Man, good morning. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Anno 1800 Expert Campaign Series. Just get that, feel that old grogginess in the morning. Just get it out. Just start doing some jumping jacks, do some push-ups, Get energized, man. Get out from your chair. Stand up. Just sitting, not good all the time, I should know. But I just want to start off by saying something that's pretty cool. At least I think it's pretty cool. In every single episode, a new episode, rather, that we actually see on a day-to-day basis, around 2 to 3 new Rantians are integrated within the simulation, and that is really, really cool to me. So to each one of you who have done so, and the ones who happen to come across this video and decide to make that commitment, just want to thank you all personally. I'm saying quite penetrated by your kindness, as one might say. And just want to mention to you guys, if you'd like to join the Discord, link is in the description along with the main channel page. If you also want to look at the Instagram, it's there as well. And just going on to some logistical matters, because, it's important. We are managing an Imperium here. We're not just, what are we, the Queen? Look at what happened to her. Well, that could be considered house arrest. It's boat arrest in our harbor, okay? First of all, Duke Shadow, we have received your requisition order, and the items you requested shall be shipped to Traxios in due time. Along with that, I can safely say that Admiral Henry is doing an incredible job already, as he has managed to tackle Jean and his pirates with his contingent of battlecruisers with maximum efficiency. I very much enjoyed watching that, so thank you. Along with that, for our dukes, our barons, our duchesses, all of you, y'all are doing incredible, and we're going to keep at it. So we're back in the capital today, and we're going to be continuing our work here. Now, it seems like everything is going relatively smoothly over here. And what I was thinking about doing is perhaps working on beautification of the upper ridge. And I figured being in the dawn mode today was going to be kind of cool. Along with that, we can consider working on some skyscrapers as well, if we have enough resources. I think what we can do is, oh wow, hey, guess what? There's either an electricity issue or fire. And guess what? It's a damn fire. Shocker. Okay, anyway, moving on. So what we can do is we can work on some skyscrapers over here, but I definitely want to see if we can get up to the next level, which would be actually not too far away. Yeah, you know what? Let's start off the episode today. We got a beer festival going on right now. Can I have some beer? Man, I feel like I could use some. You ever get those moments when you're just like, man, I could really use a drink? To be perfectly honest with you, I've never been much of a drinker. Never have been. I've never done drugs. I don't really drink. I'm the biggest lightweight you'll probably ever meet in your life. Okay, I have like 1 Prosecco shot, and like that's it. Like I'm wasted. I'll be like, what's up, guys? I just came to the party. How's it going? You think I'm kidding? I'm really not. So, do note that if you ever need a designated driver, I got you. 100% I do. I don't know. I never had the urge to be like, yeah, I really want to have a drink. Never have, never will, to be honest with you. There's just something about it. I never feel like, first of all, I'm very health conscious, so I really enjoy my liver functioning at the rate that it's going right now. So I don't want to damage it, I guess one would say. Are you gonna any higher up? What are you at? Oh. Well, yeah, we don't have billiard tables. I don't know why I thought we did. Well, I mean, I can work on this spot now. This will actually work well. So let's get this side and these guys over to skyscrapers as well. We might as well do these ones too. It's in the radius and this row. Awesome. That went through a big chunk of our timber, so let me just make sure we have enough in the docklands here as well. I also want to mention to everybody, I did post a Anno 1800 DLCs and cosmetic pack tier list. If you guys are interested in checking that out, I will put it at the end of the video. It'll be a clickable link, so you guys can take a look-see. And already some really nice discussions have popped up in there, and I really like it. I've always been of the opinion that everyone's opinion matters to me. I truthfully, obviously, I hold the right to agree or disagree, really depending on, how I view it, I suppose. I mean, that's pretty, I guess that could be considered standard in this day and age, but that's not me being disrespectful at all. I mean, that's just normal, right? We're never going to always agree, but we can always agree to disagree. That is always the best policy, I feel, right? So a lot of really good discussions have already started on that video, and if you guys want to check it out, by all means, I'd be very appreciative if you do. And you might find that, hey, like if I'm on the fence about getting this one particular DLC over the other one, what are the benefits? What are the drawbacks? Is it something I genuinely want to get or not? Because remember, you're paying for each one of these, and it's really important to get your money's worth out of these DLCs, right? So that's one major reason why I came up with the tier list. It wasn't necessarily a me idea. I've watched a lot of other YouTubers. I follow a lot of other YouTubers for years and years, right? Who post tier lists of, like, for example, factions in games, units, and I don't know, stuff like that. Like even trading cards, games. I have always been a big fan of tier makers. So I really appreciate it when YouTuber takes their time that I follow to come up with something like that. And I really wanted to make sure you all had the most accurate information. I will tell you that it pained me to have to put, and I'll be very transparent about this, Steampunk pack is at the very bottom. It is so depressing to me. I just hate the fact that I have to turn the volume down. Apart from that, the pack is amazing. And it needed to have this stuff for engineers, in my opinion. But that's besides the point. Very intriguing, because you get to understand and take from a different point of view. What is this person thinking, right? Why did they decide to put this pack over the other, as an example? And it really, for me, it boils down to overall efficiency of that particular pack. Like, how much is it going to impact your game? Is it going to impact your game negatively? Is it going to impact your game positively? As you all know, I'm that type of gamer that really likes to break my games in a way that I feel would be the most beneficial, either logistics-wise, or I just feel like, damn, this is really cool. I want to see how much of this I can push, you know? And that's why I think, putting these types of tier lists out and whatnot, it really does help in the grand scheme of things. So we actually, I completely just forgot that I was going through all of these and randomly bringing them up to level 2s, 3s, 4s, and some 5s. And I'm running out of steel beams now. But I'm going to keep going until I completely run out. And then we'll move on to Beautification while the parades are happening in the background and all that good stuff. Really cool. Also been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals in my downtime. Have you guys been playing Marvel Rivals? Very fun game, although I will say some people can get pretty toxic. Not speaking from experience at all. That's why I'm always like, I'll be on the fence about ever putting out first-person shooter type games on the channel, because I know how I get, and how I get can get pretty bad sometimes. Okay, I ask you this straight up. If you guys are fans of games like these, if a support player on your team is holding alt for the next game, okay, their ultimate ability that can make it or break it for our team, holding it until the very next game when I'm not even in there, or the other 4 of us are not in there with this, I'm gonna say it, with this clown, then, like, is there really a point not to be like, hey, would you mind pressing your Q button? Like, I don't think that's pretty toxic. I'm just asking a question. Just asking a simple question. But nevertheless, I think some other choice words might follow. But I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I promise you guys I was going to stop cursing for the most part. I believe I have honored that. I believe I have. The occasional, thing has slipped from time to time. But I definitely feel that I have become better. So we're going to continue with more skyscraper construction. Isn't that great? See how we've just like turned the negative into a positive? It's awesome. And we have to wait until almost every single one of these guys. Oh, that was actually a really cool spot to bring that one up. Nice. Overall, that is nutty. So how many people do you think we're gonna get in here? So we need to get to 989,000, and I think their population seems to be okay. Like, they're not going up any further. These guys are. Okay, so that's a good thing. It is steadily increasing. So I guess we'll just hold for a moment and wait for our supplies to come back in. Let's go back over here and see what we can do. Now, where the heck did I put this accursed spot? Thank you. Moving on. Over to here, I want to try and do something pretty cool. I'm going to move this fire station over here by the power station. I think that's going to be a little bit better. And I want to make, seeing as how there's a university over here, and I have no qualms in doing this, because this one doesn't make near enough sound as the other ones. Just more so that dragonfly tech. I think that's what's making the most noise. But considering how it's a university, right, I want to try and have some sort of like campus grounds out here. And do I really want to put a fence to it? Probably not. But what I will do is I'm going to start off by getting paving along the sides like so. Right? We'll make a box. And then we'll figure out what we can do in here by going through the various packs. So I don't think the pedestrian zone at the moment is going to matter too much, but I can definitely say that a really cool student union type feel is in the works here. So we'll have our morning bread because, you know, if anybody here, I'm certain many of you have been or at some point will be college students, you definitely want to make sure you have a really happening student union, okay? In some shape or form. Now, however you call it in, you know, if you're not in, I don't know, the US or Canada, that I'm not entirely certain what else they're referred to. However, it's always nice to have a, I guess, a central quarter. Maybe that's another way of putting it. And we want to make sure we have a good one over here. So we'll have some drinks. We have some coffee. We'll have some pizza. We'll have some really questionable fish sandwiches that you're going to be in class and you'll be like, whoa, what's that? Feeling a little bit of... My bowels churn afresh, and I must beg your expertise type feel. So, we'll have one of those. Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you. Oh, hell no. What the heck? Riot in Solaria ends. Okay, well, that's nothing new, man. That's literally nothing new. But you know what is new? Purging your demons is this glutton you and the envy. You know, these are really important. These are the issues that people need to know about, okay? Those are the issues, not whatever the heck you're planning on writing. That's a clown for you. So we'll have a couple of these benches over here, and I feel like we're going to need to have a telephone booth over here in this corner. And I'll go ahead and put another one over in this corner, seeing as how this is going to be a pretty happening place, to be honest. And I wish I had... You know what? Maybe the pavilion. It's not going to be even, but I think this is going to be okay. We'll put it along that edge. Oh, you know what? I have a better idea instead of the paving. We'll get to it in a moment. A restroom. Put this thing like right over here. It's lacking some trees, but we can use these enclosed ones. So let's put one over here. We don't want the grass bottom. Let's put that over here, and let's put this one over here. So we have a couple trees along in this side, and now I'm just gonna take this and finish it all out. But I don't mind there being an open spot either, right? Not a big deal. But I'm gonna get rid of the exterior now because I came up with a better idea, and that would be the ground plane. So we'll have a little bit of contrast with the student union. There we go. So from an aerial view, that looks a lot better. In these little sections, okay, they're interesting to me. So we can try the enclosed greenery. That looks rather nice, bless you. Can I have some... you know what? Do I really want to replicate that over here? Let's see. It looks nice. I always love doing this stuff around the town halls. The town halls for me are always my favorite, I guess. Let's put a pavilion over on this side. That'll look pretty nice. And then I don't think that the pedestrian bridge kind of works here, but what we can do is we can, like, maybe have an underpass over here. So like you're going from this side over to maybe somewhere over here. Yeah, let's try something like that. So let's go ahead and put another underpass, like maybe right in this corner so we don't forget about it. You guys don't forget about it. I tend to forget about it. That there's a major difference with, hey, people are using it already. Nice. And there's a kid in the front. You know what? Seeing as how there is that newspaper kid right over there, let's just put the newspaper stand in this corner. I won't put the benches right in front of the walkway, but I will fill that out. So that's a nice little spot in there. Really cool. Oh, this will be kind of interesting to work with. You know, really getting into the meat and potatoes of this. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that the settlement is looking as alive as possible. Well, that sucks right there. But we can put it down and then go ahead and put down an Imperium banner over here. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. We can have the Imperium globes be right next to it. And who said we can't have another morning bread here? That's pizza. Morning bread. There we go. Look, the way I see it, in real life, Starbucks has one every, like, block, so I don't see why morning bread can't have one. I'm gonna put it like this. That made this part of the city really, really pretty. Along the outskirts is a different story, though. The New World ornaments here wouldn't work, but what happens if we put, like, a collection of market hall in here, and then one, like, right over here? I think that's enough room to get into it. I think. I don't know. Have some trees in the middle, and then, because I'm lazy and I need this, I'm gonna take this. Cool. So we got a couple of these spots all fixed. In fact, it works rather well. I like the vibe here. It's really cool. What was I planning on doing with this spot? Why is it open? I guess nothing? I mean, put some shops there. This game needs some more shops. You know what I mean? Get, like, souvenir shops. The ornament type feels. So, we'll have a souvenir shop right over here. We're gonna need a map with an awning. I guess that's pretty good to have one right over here. A wooden pavilion. Actually, get rid of the wooden pavilion. Can I fit this over here? Yeah, I can. I could technically push it into the middle. But then I'd lose out on my shops. I don't want to do that. But what I can do is I could put a high life banner over here. That would be kind of cool. And a couple of these trees. And perhaps the Imperium globe statue. Cool. One of the better, you know... Honestly, the actor... I'm planning on doing a tier list for a lot of the specialists. Probably from rare up. They are, like... I definitely think the actor's one of the best in this game. Nice spot over here. I think we can do something similar. Just put some paving in between. I don't think we need to do much in between the stores. Unless... No. We can't. We can go here to Old Town Peck. And I think it's this cobble. Is it? How does that work? Is it that one or is it this one? It seems like it's the lighter shade. I think I made this mistake before. Lighter shade seems to be a little bit better in the middle there. Yep, that works. So we've gotten this center portion done. This area, I'm feeling more along the lines of industrial. I don't know why. But not completely industrial, but we're talking about, for example, some of these and... having just some additional resources, just in case this thing blows to high hell. Maybe a pile driver or two. We'll have these two things working, like, right over here. A water tank. We can probably get a water tank from Bright Harvest, so it'll probably be better. There we go. That'll be a little bit better here. And then a shed, like, right there. And some crates. That'll be kind of cool. And then finish this all out right here. But over on this side, let's just put some steel beams over here, and then because I really love Bright Harvest, we're gonna put the banner down for it. And now, you know, unironically, it kind of works with the engineer vibe as well. I mean, that's kind of what they do, don't they? I mean, that's what my dad did for years. He was a professional engineer. He was always on a construction site. And it's funny, my mom always used to tell him, like, why don't you just slow down a little bit, work in the office, and he would be like, ha, boring. So now you all understand when I'm posting every single day where I get my work ethic from. My dad worked, he started working when he was 12 years old, and he worked almost every single day of his life. So the man just did not like to sit still. He just didn't. And it's funny, I was telling my mom the other day, I got a good laugh out of this one. I was telling her, I'm like, every single member of our family have either been like renowned doctors, you know, professional engineers. You went to school for business administration, were top of your class, and then what am I doing? And I went to, you know, law school in a way, and then what am I doing now? Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800. And just, I started laughing, but then she turns back and says, you know what? Out of all of us, you are probably going to be the most successful. I was like, damn, look at me, look at the feels. That hit me right in the feels. So I'm like, oh my God, wow. You know that giddy feeling when you get a compliment like that from your parent? It's just, oh, that's the life. That's the life. That's when you know all of your efforts are definitely being taken into account fully. And I just want to... No. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Better. Very cool. I don't want to get in too close to the marching music because it is quite loud, and I don't really want it to completely obscure my voice. So that's why I'm trying to keep it at a healthy distance, along with trying to do beautification work in here. We're going to need a little street map in there because our tourists are... they could get lost going straight. And I think back here, a collection of shops, maybe? Well, I'm kind of defaulting a lot to shops, don't I? Let's put the morning bread. We need that for sure. And we'll put some of the seating arrangements around it. Following by that, we'll have a couple of trees around here. Maybe a little musician stage. We'll put that right in the middle here. And do we have room? You know what? I'll move this one down. That will allow me to have this. Good. And then I need this. Okay, so we're actually getting some decent one, but I mean, can you guys... It's showing up in Amaryllis. Shout out to our Empress, okay? I'm not on the... I haven't been kicked out of Castrum Imperialis quite yet. But I still have a feeling one day it would happen. So, maybe over here we have some ground planes. Ground planes is nice. Like it. Nice little walkway over there. And then in here, we can have another enclosed greenery. Because we don't need it to be like... we don't need to do a lot. Sometimes simplicity goes a long way. Right? We're at 967,000 and rising. Let's... Oh, that's... Now it's falling. Why? What's the problem? Oh, I mean, penny farthings. I mean, we still haven't brought the bear fur in yet, but we're working on that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Where is that route of... It's in New World. I'm gonna bring over all the perfume. I'm not giving it to the artistas anymore. There's no point. New only. We're going to... I think there's only like 1 or 2 ships with this. There are 2 ships. What are they? They're reefers? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. You guys are actually going to be rerouted to the capital because apparently our guys want perfume and that's a lot better. And we're going to move this to Rantium routes. That'll be all she wrote with that one. And it's looking pretty beefy in here. We got a decent amount of resources again, so let's continue with the upgrading of more skyscrapers. Make it look even nicer. And hopefully we'll see 2 more palace extensions today. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and get over to this side. Because we can upgrade them to max within this radius, that's for certain. I don't have the last person in here. Let's just give them this lady. I don't know why I haven't done that. There we go, you're good. You are within range, but you're gonna mess up with the other ones. That's a good one. Okay. That we like to see. Get you further up there. 966,000, looking awesome. Get that one as well. These guys. And we'll work a little bit with these ones so they can also benefit from the specialists. Looking good. Awesome. Get this one. That one can go up just a little bit, I suppose. This guy as well. That one too. Yeah, that's looking pretty solid. Oh, these guys need a little bit of TLC, don't they? It's good that they allow you to upgrade it relatively fast. We have 96,000 engineer workforce. What the hell am I supposed to do with them all? Anybody need any free engineers? I mean, they're working. They're just sitting here. I'll tell you exactly where they are. They're up there. They have nothing else to do. And I already took their spa away, so you know they're going to be triggered. Overall, island happiness average is 45. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. I want to get these guys. I mean, if I finish... Wait a minute. If I finish these guys, then I have this entire upper ridge also done. Oh my god, totally. Wow. That really went fast, didn't it? Quote Ron Burgundy. That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. I saw that. Brick killed a guy. He says this so casually. Like, do you have a trident? Yeah, there was a man on fire and a guy on a horse, and I killed a guy with a trident. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you all have felt like you're a brick type moment. I have. Let me tell you. I'll be straight up and saying I have. Brick, where'd you get a hand grenade? I don't know. So dumb. But it makes me laugh. It's same with the Talladega Nights for the Ricky Bobby movie. Oh my god, Jesus, like the dude is legitimately wondering why Ricky wants to end the friendship with what was his name? John C. Reilly's character. I forgot, man. Cal Naughton wants to end the friendship with Cal Naughton after he's, you know, after his wife dumped him in favor of Cal. Like, we want you at the wedding. I want you to be my best man. No. What the hell? You slept with my wife. Oh, man. I don't know. Some movies are just, they hit hard. In a funny way, and that's definitely in a funny way. I don't know where that random tangent came from. But to be honest, you all understand now that these moments do happen, and yeah, you're still here, so... What's wrong with you? Just kidding. We have a little fountain over here. I think this is going to be a nice spot. It is, in fact, quite tranquil. Oh, look at that. Perfectly timed carriage going across the water. Going across the bridge over the water. These things are pretty sturdy. You know, this would be fantastic, seeing as how we're capable of building these types of bridges. It'll be fantastic if we put them on the damn trail in the back end. You know, that, but, you know, it is semantics. I think an ornate pavilion here would go a long way. And then maybe a tree. We can put it over here. Maybe one over here in this corner and one over here. Oh, you know, this is a perfect spot for morning bread. Do we want morning bread here? Yeah, we'll do it. What the hell? Oh, come on, dude. Seriously? Is anything on fire? No. I don't care what is a con and what isn't, but I'm going to take these and go about my merry way. Thank you very much. Have a great day yourself. Antique landscaping or refined architecture. I like the refined architecture. What do you get out of this one? You can't do anything with these, man. Damn it. Okay, back over here. Oh, that really zoomed in fast, didn't it? That caught me by surprise. Get this side situated. Get a little bit more. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. It goes up and it goes back down. I think once we get some perfumes in here... How many perfumes do we need? I think the last I saw it was like around 20-something. Perfume. There it is. 18. Okay, so I think we should be fine when we get some of those ships over here. Hopefully they'll be fast. I'm really always worried about going into the world map view because I feel like the game's just gonna crash on me again. I've had it happen before. It's not a fun experience. I don't know why I'm going down here, but I'm doing it anyway. This guy right over here. This one, and this one, this one. You. Wait, why? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought that was one that I could upgrade. My bad. No, right there. You're good. Okay, can we at least see some more, like, people come in here? I want to get to a 989,000, please. I mean, even if this isn't going to get it to us, that this definitely will. All the way over to here. But then we're going to seriously have to consider all of their lifestyle needs for the long run. And I'm not in any which way, shape, or form worried about removing the perfumes from Terdange, to be perfectly honest with you. We have plenty of influence. We got the achievement. We're at 971,000. I could potentially upgrade a couple more of the engineer homes, now that I think about it. These guys down here can only be up to level 2s. Well, I guess whatever. See if we can get a couple more engineers. Let's try to make them up to 100,000. Why the heck not? This is the most engineers I've ever had in a game before. Back before I had a channel, whenever I played Anno 1800, it would always go for a certain duration until I really got bored with it. The last time, I can safely say I played it way too much, and I just 100% was like, I need to take a break. And that's why I took a break for a long time after the whole New World Rising thing came out. So going into this series, the only reason why that hasn't happened is because of the channel, honestly. And everyone's like really invested in this series, and I know there are going to be many people that are going to be upset when the actual series does come to an end, which, you know, we are actively working on, you know, that moment coming further and further with every single building we upgrade. So that means what we have to do is we need to zoom in really close, take a look at the architecture, then slowly press the button and be like, wow. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I really don't. If doctors knew, they would have told my mother a long time ago. And then all of the suspicions would have definitely been answered. But we've done a lot. I think what we can do is we can try to get in here because we do have more of the goods coming in. So I would imagine upgrading a couple of these ones in the greater city would be fine. Yeah, so let's get these ones up as well. I don't know what's really fluctuating because all these needs are perfectly fine. They are going up slowly. It's the engineers. Okay. The engineers. What is your problem? Well, you know, we have to seriously buckle down and give them mezcal, ice cream, and shampoo. What the heck? How the heck you make that thing again? I don't even know. Okay, that's why I never did it. So, we need coconut oil and cinnamon. Okay. Okay. But then at the same time, the tourists are going to want that, right? That's the last thing they need. They pay that much for shampoo? 435 coins? Dude, just go to Target. You'll get a shampoo that's like, well, it's probably not a good place to go and get it. You don't know what animals they've tested those things on. You want a good brand, you know, you have to find the eco-friendly ones, animal-friendly ones. Like I don't know. I don't know. I use tea tree oil. Yeah, I had to put that out there. A lot of hand gestures were in that particular conversation, but oh, you know what? This side, I'm not particularly liking this side. I'm almost out of steel beams again. Okay, yeah, I guess a merchant, fine. But yeah, the tier list is doing very well on the channel right now. It's doing really, really well, and it's really like going back to it. And I know I mentioned this before in this video. Like people's opinions are very important, and I always feel that everyone should definitely have their opinions be known. If good, bad, you know, like you have to take it as it's never anything personal, nor should you treat it as personal. Okay. One thing getting into YouTube is you're definitely gonna have you need to have a thick skin. Because I will be honest, like I've had the occasional comment that hasn't been so nice, which is it happens, you know. It's just regardless, you know, somebody having a bad day or you don't know what's happening in people's lives. The best thing you can just do is, you know, be calm about it. Don't try to get at people. I think that's probably the best thing going about it. Don't try to get at people just because they don't agree with you. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I have my own, trust me. Like, but at the same time, I know like the best ways of explaining myself and not. I mean, one could argue that, you know, they're being passionate about their position. That's totally fine. And I agree that being passionate about your position is always important as well. There's always the right way and there's always the wrong way. Being calm about it, explaining your position in detail definitely helps. And I really like the conversations that are happening in the tier list comment section right now. They're all very well thought out. They're all extremely respectful, even to one another, which is incredible. And that is one thing I want to make sure that this community always will be, is going to be respectful to each other and respectful to everyone else. Doesn't matter whether they're in the community or not. You know, that's really important. We have to bring back kindness in the world. Kindness and joy through laughter. That is why I want to do my best, do my due diligence to make sure that becomes a thing. And I know we will, because we've already begun that. We have an incredible starting community, a very successful starting community right here. And we did it together. You would tell me that I would actually be talking like this a couple months ago, I'd probably tell you that, no, yeah, right, totally. I'm so damn depressed I don't even want to wake up in the morning. That legitimately was me. Not kidding. That became a nice little quarter in there. I think, like, these sides... Did I put... is this Temperate Grove? No, it's not. I have to actually put it down. Let's do this. Yeah, let's start putting the edges back here with Temperate Grove, because I don't really see myself actually doing anything with these parts. And, you know, having a little bit of a woodland going in, nice blending into the cliffs is going to be good. This side over here we can work with, but these corners we cannot easily. And we need to really build these trade unions and start with the extraction of these mines, because these mines are, for lack of better words, they're gold mines, whether they know it or not. Jor will make them gold mines. Let's get this stuff done. I am also working still on the trailer for the next series. It is a work in progress, and I'm trying to really learn as much as I can of editing in order to make it better and make sure the music is good and, you know, the camera angles are good, all that stuff, and it makes sense. So thank you all for, you know, being patient with it. Did I just get more palace wings? I totally forgot I got palace wings. How come you didn't tell me? I'm over here rambling like no tomorrow. Come on. Get with the program. You got 2 more palace wings to play with. Wing. Wing. Man, why is it going back down? What's the problem? The investors, what's your deal? What's happening? What the problem is? I don't understand them. Like, sometimes their population just fluctuates out of nowhere. See, look at that. Wait a minute, did we get the... Oh, the perfumes are here! Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Another thing. I don't need to have the fans on Pterodonge either. I'm done with that. I don't need them. We're gonna bring them here. New only. Yeah, we're actually in the right category, and I'm trying to find where the heck it is. I think I came across the fans. Where are the fans at? There they are. Okay. Orpheus. I need you to bring the little fans over here. And I need to swap you to Rantium routes. Because if we get the fans in here, and then later on get the bear fur, then we'll have a lot more people. We might actually see some more palisades. Where's the rogue one? Where's my airship? Oh, damn. Did I forget my airship again? Is it in the New World? Might have forgotten it here. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. Hey, do me a favor. I need you to go over to, I think it's no, it's not Port. It's Cape Polaris. There we go. Admiral Haynes, beholder of far horizons. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if we actually had these freaking legendary specialists during the Great Hunt War? That would have been insane. Our Navy would have absolutely decimated her even more than what they did. Okay, so in the Arctic, I gotta go back over here. We're still working on the whole bear fur thing. I haven't really gone too much in depth with it, and the whole hunting cabin thing, we will play with it in the old world as well and see what the values are. If they're better, if they're worse, we'll figure it out one way or the other. So we have 128 bear fur over here, and then we have, let's see how much we have over here. Probably a decent chunk. 501. Okay. So we're going to take from Cape Polaris, which is where the Rogue One is coming from, and we're coming to, excuse me. And then we're going to take it back to Rantium, let it populate. In the meantime, we're going to wait for those little fans to come in, and we will see the population skyrocket, that's for sure. Man, I definitely wanted the population of Rantium to be, or the total population to be over 1 million. That is my long-term goal for the channel. It'll happen. Like I said, long term. I have another idea. You guys wanted ice cream, right? How much ice cream do you want? Where the hell's that ice cream? I need to find it. I don't know why it's a Christmas jingle. Well, I'm gonna type it. Ice cream. Okay, well, it ain't there, but apparently they would want it. So, oh, do I have, you know what? I'm gonna use the Rogue One. Once it comes back, I'm probably gonna set it on that route. Because I don't have a free ship over here, do I? Let's see. I have something somewhere. I have no clue. We have the Pentar, no, we don't want to use those ones. We have the Enterprise, no. We have the Navarra, no. We have the Prosperity, no. No. So we need to build some more reefers. Okay, heard. Let's head over to Zerexalon right quick, and in the back here, we're gonna build 2 reefers. Because I do believe that if we bring in the ice cream, oh my god, what is happening over here? Oh, yeah, you guys are rebelling in probably like the worst place. Zera does not mess around. Okay, he does not mess around. For those of you who don't know, Zera is my master security program, aka the one of my chief moderators on the Discord. So the fact that there is a rebellion happening here, this is probably something he intended to make an example of. So yeah. Don't make him angry. This bad. This very bad. Now I can see why some of the population is fluctuating, but it shouldn't be on Rantium. It's kind of like it's teetering upward. Yeah, I don't know what happens. Because that's a happiness need. That doesn't actually contribute to the rest of the stuff. And then the film reels we can expand upon on a greater scale. But we would want an island specific for them. I think is probably the best course of action. Yeah. That way we'll be able to get a whole bunch in here. What is the actual values? Minus 16 with all of that propaganda. See, the fans will go through that very quickly. Minus 22 is ridiculous, even with all the reduced consumption from propaganda. Yeah, it's going back down again. Investors. Well, you know what? It's probably not here on Rantium. It's more than likely going to be somewhere like Constantinople or Ditchwater. So these guys are fine. Unless, hold on. Are they getting any furs here? Not to my knowledge, but we can provide it to them. We have guns in here, so where's the fur? Yeah, let's do this. Let's look a little bit at Constantinople and Ditchwater. Let's give them some of their luxury needs. We need the coal. Spectacles are fine. We can't get the beef out of there, but I can change the wool. Let's change the wool to the tapestries, and we'll set this at 200. Tapestries for 200. And then that would definitely help out them a lot. So we'll unlock that. And they don't have access to the local mail? Why? Oh, right. I remember why. I'm sending... Yeah, okay. I get it. I get it now. So we're going to provide that to them. That's going to help out with their population as well. That's going to be 8 investors per building in here. That's a lot. More than likely, I cut these guys off too. No, I didn't. But they don't have pills. Okay, so we need to focus a little bit more on the pills over here. Constantinople, on the other hand, is not only benefiting from the regional mail, but it's also getting the local mail. I don't want it to get overseas. I feel like that's not necessary, but we can get some of the furs in here, and he is coming back rather soon. We are providing them with tapestries, and I don't think we need the wool anymore, so let's go ahead and swap this out, and we'll increase the value to 100. Furs for 100, please. And that will be pretty substantial over here as well, because that is going to bring in 14 investors per building. That's crazy. And not giving them the overseas mail is totally fine. So I just need to find that route that's bringing it here. It may not even be bringing it here, I'm being honest. These guys are fine. So we do have the pills over here. Maybe we just don't have a pills route heading towards... That might be the reason. Okay. Yeah. And we're also out of Arctic gas over here. We only had the one power plant working. And this Constantinople was being run by the islands that were producing the Arctic gas from the mines on those islands, not from the sites. So that makes sense. Back over to Rantium, where we're seeing the population steadily rise. Now, there's no way for me to actually track which ship it is that's bringing in the little fans. But I want to assume maybe I can catch it. It'll have to come from here. That's for certain. There's a chewing gum. That's a clipper. No. So, yeah, there's no way I can figure this out. I should probably get those really good specialists for Rantium as well and put it within this trade union. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That'll be really powerful. So item development, we're going to get the oil refinery back into the mix here. So we need the converter. We're going to need the... Do we want that? Yeah, that is 60%. We're going to want the power auger, and then we are going to want the textbook. What was this one? You know, the mechanical drill in... hey, look, lucky number is up there. The mechanical drill in Pride and Peddlers, which you guys should definitely check out. It's a very fun scenario. It's just time-consuming. Produces extra goods. So just imagine if we could have produced extra goods with regards to the oil on the particular item. And that would drastically help with the amount of oil that's coming out of here. So how fast is it? It's 3 seconds. We can get this up to 1 second, man. This will be a lot faster. That'll be a lot faster and a lot better. Okay, we need to get this up to 100. We need 20,000 more people. I think with the changes that we made on the islands over there in the old world, we'll probably see some. We should see some. What about on Amaryllis? Hold on, because I don't think Amaryllis is also benefiting from those. No. Okay, he's coming back in 10 minutes. We can do this. Let's try to change some of these up. Don't think we need this anymore. Let's swap this out for this. That's a pretty decent ratio. And then the wood is fine. The tallow, I feel like I need to just buckle down and really make that somewhere else at this point. I'm going to swap that to the tapestries. So we're going to put 200 in here, and that'll bring in a decent amount of tapestries as well for us. We're going to go over, because this is a complete investor hive, right? Let's activate these two. And we do have mail here, so... Where's my airport? It's over here. Yeah, okay. We're going to see the population rise. The shopping arcades, on the other hand, I do want to try to get back to Amaryllis at some point. I really like the vibe of the end of an era pack here. I feel like it fits the most, so we might consider downgrading every single one of these skyscrapers down to the regular buildings, but I cannot deny the amount of population difference between these guys. Oh, they don't have any cigars. Ooh, okay. Well, that's definitely a problem. Why am I bringing iron in here? Hello? That must have had an actual reason. I wouldn't know. Let's try with 300. And we'll bring 905 cigars in. That'll definitely help out here as well. Okay, population rising. Dramatically rising, in fact. Okay. We're progging. Is it here? I can never tell. It is. Okay, so the little fans are in. And we need to head over to the Arctic right quick. I need some more bear fur. Thank you. I need to go back to the capital. See you guys later. We're back here. Yep, we're gonna do it. It's going up. It's not stopping. Man, just those little changes. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And the moment we get the ships out of here, then we'll be able to bring in some of the ice cream. And how much did ice cream actually contribute to these guys? I didn't check. 22 engineers. Jesus. Okay. Oh, we got it. I think we got it. Let's go. All right. Palace swing. No, I don't like the one that doesn't have the flags on the top. We need 2 more pieces. What's the next one? Bring it. Okay, 62,000. Nice. I think it's doable. Is it doable in this episode? I don't know. I'm going to push it. But if we finish this back end, that's going to be so sick. It's going up, man. We still need to put the bear fur in here. I wish I could bring the bear fur through the docklands, man. This is so damn powerful. It's crazy. Because we just have the furs. If only they would want something else. That would just be easy to just bring in through this damn thing. Why won't they be happy with some goose feathers, for example? I'm sure they would have fun with goose feathers. They could put goose feathers with their little toys for the children. See? Makes cool little hats. I don't damn well know. I feel like it's definitely doable. It's really skyrocketing. And I think in the old world, we're still waiting to see those goods come in, right? Or are they here? So they got the pills back. Oh, it's rising here. There you go. They got the tapestries in there. They got the furs. Love to see it. How you guys doing? Still don't have the pills in. That's fine. How you guys doing? They don't have either yet. So the moment that guy comes in 1 minute and 17 seconds, I think this is the most palace wings we put down since actually starting the palace. That's crazy. And if I had another big settlement, which I don't, then I would have been able to add to this. Because I defaulted to these two over here in the old world, Pterodons over down there. I guess, like, I could have worked on the Artisas a little bit more, but I don't see the benefits of working with them much. Apart from getting the island just to a point that's functional, I suppose, then no other reason to do so. Alright, that is the Marigold as a Providence. Now that every single one of my airships look the exact same, I can't tell where the rogue one is. It's coming. It's coming. I haven't even checked to see where the radius is. I want to finish out that section before I do. Oh, this is so cool. You know, you get the, like, happy, giddy feeling. That's how I feel right now. Like, I'm kind of just, like, bouncing up and down. Because I stand when I record, so I'm a little bit of the the jitterbug, as the one would like to say. I think, I don't know. You know what? We'll do some beautification work so we take our mind off it, because just looking at the scenery is not going to help us. But we can work a little bit on the settlement, right? And you know what? Go get your sweetheart a nice set of flowers. Let's go and do it. And do that in real life too. Always make sure everyone knows how much you appreciate them, and they will appreciate you in kind. There we go. And then finish this all out. Gotta have pizzazz, gotta have happiness. Let's go! He's here. All right. Yes, I'm clicking again. I know. It's a whole situation. But let loose the bear fur. Let's see the population. Okay, what do we need again? It was 106. Okay, yeah, it's so easy, man. It's just so easy at this point. I'm gonna upgrade a couple more of these buildings if I can. Just for the hell of it, you know? I don't really need to do a whole bunch. I really wish, like, because I'm not producing the billiard tables, and I really don't want... that little spot over there is gonna be constant. You know what? I'm upgrading these guys to skyscrapers. I really want to finish out this ridge. Finish that. Almost there. Cover me, Porkins. Are we upgrading anytime soon? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Bard. Do it. You're almost there, almost there. Let's see it. Back to the palace. Okay, good. It put down the right one. And then we need the corner piece. Oh, hell yes. Let's go. Now, how far is this damn thing gone now? Because that's important. Is it all the way at the other side? No way. It's... Oh my god, we still gotta keep going. That's crazy. But I'll tell you, by bringing in these luxury goods, it's really gonna help us. Truly, it'll help us. Even on the other side. What's the next one? I don't know if we can make one more set. And then more add to that, where the heck in Castrum Imperialis am I gonna put them? So we're providing almost every single one of their lifestyle needs. We definitely need to like mass produce on the film reels, because that is going to help us out considerably. The furs and tapestries are pretty much the easiest ones to provide to the other islands as well. Even in Amaryllis, I would imagine, and even when they get... So we'll unlock the tapestries here too. When is this guy coming back in? He said 10 minutes, right? Oh, he's coming in a minute and 30. Okay. So that means Ditchwater right now should have all of its stuff. It's going up. There we go. That's awesome. So that only brings in... It's not too much with the normal investor homes, but Constantinople will definitely benefit from this quite a bit, I would imagine. Yeah, so these guys are tapped out. They're done. These guys are okay. Engineer skyscraper. We don't have a lot over here. It would have been nice if I had the overseas mail here too, I suppose. I don't have enough producer islands over there in the new world. I guess maybe I can buckle down and work on that until next episode. Maybe. Let's go to my failed storyline real quick. Yeah, see, they're good. What about Adifix? They don't have rum? Excuse me? I didn't bring in rum for them? Whoops. No, there's rum here. What the hell? Okay, well, I don't need all these things. Do I? I guess if I build one more export office, I guess I can. Do I have the opportunity to do so? I think so. I haven't completely built them all. Yeah. So I'll just put this somewhere. Oh, okay, so that was the problem. It doesn't look great, but I'm gonna put this thing right here. That way I can get some rum back in here. Where are my guns? Yeah, I'm trading weapons for rum. That is literally how I play the game. Okay, let's do that for 100, Alex. And we're gonna activate this. So we'll get how many from this? Oh, 2 workers. It's not gonna be a lot. It's a real stretch. Yeah, I think we're pretty much tapped out with regards to what we can do in this episode right now until we see these guys actually get their stuff, provided we actually see where Captain Tobias is. He is arriving. Sometimes you can, hold on, if you go in the routes, sometimes you can see him. So there is one Captain Tobias over here, and there's another one over here. So I would imagine this one is heading to... I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Look at all these people. Hey. Oh. Crap. Yeah, so I have some scooters. How many scooters do you guys want? Please tell me it's not going to kill me. Well, I don't know until I actually try it, but I think... do I actually hold on. I need to look at this. This is important. This is part of the logistical network. This is how my brain operates. It's not normal. I have my index finger straight up for a long time. Okay, we don't have any scooters here, so that means these guys have not been using Maria. And they are all full up of steam carriages, so it's not like it's going to matter either. But, New World. New World probably has scooters. Right? Where's a freaking... Oh my god. There's one. There's one. Scooter! Scooter. Where are the damn scooters at? Scooters! Okay. We are going to send with the Star Shadow 6 from Hunt's Hell. Where are the scooters? I hate this menu sometimes, and I don't want to type. I'm lazy. There they are. Perfect. Okay, we're going to send these to UNRM for our scholars. Boom. That's going to help out. And then we're going to move that to... That has to actually go to UNRM. Totally forgot that that was a thing. Okay, and then with the other ship, the Olympia 6, we're going to take from the New World, from Terra Dange, we are going to take their Athtrain. And we're going to bring it over to Rantium instead. Nice. And we're going to put that on Rantium's routes. Awesome. Awesome. Nice. Love to see it. Oh my god. I'm not stressed at all. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Because we got so many sections of the palace done. We got that whole back end done of Castrum Imperialis. We got some Beautification work done too. That's always nice. So I think what we can do is if we want to just map this out a little further. So this would be what we could actually try. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of the mosaic paving in between both of these really quick. That way we can just talk about this. So if we swap this to the gate, right? And I low-key, that actually kind of works. And then swap this back over to the base. So we'll do something like this. I actually like that vibe. And then using... We'll do it like this. Where's my Bright Orb spec? Do it like this, okay? So that is another palace wing right over there. We can go 1, 2, 3. Do the exact same mirror on the back end here. Oh, like right over to here and then back down. So that might be another spot that we can entertain. We can also try something similar to what we did in the front end over here, but it would kind of cause a little bit of congestion in here. What I'm thinking is we can try, if we actually absolutely do need it, from here we can have an extension to here. I think that would be another palace extension location, and then the same thing could be positioned not there, but like here for the other side. So it wouldn't be even on both sides. That is only in the best case scenario, that if we do need the additional space, we can utilize all that. But it's fantastic to see that section of Castrum Imperialis actually finally built up. I'm so happy about it. Our population is going back down. I'm very glad that we did that. Oh, awesome. So much progress today. I love it when we have this much progress in an episode. It makes my heart happy. Makes my datum core happy. If you don't know what the datum core is, it's definitely in the lore that I still need to finish and actually put it out in the Discord. I said I was going to do it over the weekend, but it got very busy, and Zara and I weren't able to talk as much as we wanted to. But it is what it is. You know, that's all part of it, because we both have very busy lives as well, so we have to balance the two. But we do understand that this is going to be even more important every single day that, you know, another video goes up and all that good stuff. So we will be working constantly, and Discord is not fully updated yet, but it will be. Hopefully this weekend I will have more time and get the lore out. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I truly did, getting that many palace wings done. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. Thank you to every single one of you who are supporting me and all this stuff every single day. It really means the world to me. I'm just going to get better and better every single day. I appreciate every single one of you allowing me to be myself, because that's always really important to mention. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.